All right, and we are live. So, hi everyone. It's a good evening for me from Hanoi, Vietnam. It's probably evening for a lot of you who'd be watching this. But how's your new year going? Right? It's January 2020. It's that month, it's that time of the year where a lot of people have resolutions wanting to change, wanting to be fitter, wanting to get better, wanting to do something for the first time, right? But a lot of people then end up falling out of the wagon for so many reasons. And I always get asked, since I'm a fitness professional, what's the best thing to do to get fit? What's the best thing to do so that I can be as fit as you, right? Or what's the first step, right? A lot of people think that to be fit, yeah, you have to go to the gym, you need to exercise, you need to eat well, you need to do all those things. They have that all set. But there's one part of the equation that people tend to forget that actually helps them get further. And tonight I want to talk about mindset and how it actually influences movement. Okay, so earlier I defined movement as the ability to move, but we usually see it as exercise. We see it as I need to get to the gym, I need to run, I need to do something to be fit, I need to be eating well, and I need to be resting well. And that's actually correct. Those are the things you need to do to get fitter. But on the other side of the equation, you also have mindset. And if we think of mindset, it's all about how you think, how you deal with situations, your instinct to actually react to something. And I'd like to touch on two kinds of mindsets that you could probably have, or you could have. And let me know if you identify with one of them, okay? The first kind of mindset is a fixed kind of mindset. When we say fixed, this is where you're actually thinking that I'm either good at it or I suck at it, right? Oh, dancing is not for me. My friends dance, but I don't. I used to think that, but I teach body jam, right? So when you have a fixed mindset, you think that you are stuck with what you know, okay? But when you have a growth mindset, this is the type of mindset that actually makes you see that there's an opportunity with everything, right? An opportunity to get better. You're actually open to try things. You're actually open to fail just in case and then try again, okay? So it's really, really important that if you're wanting to get fitter, if you're wanting to take that first step, to have that mindset that you can actually try. And it might not be perfect in the first time or the first attempt. It might be good, but if you're always willing to just adapt to the changes that come to you, then you know you have a growth mindset. So if you kind of say, hey, okay, Rika, I think I identify more with the fixed mindset. I always say I can't, or that exercise is too hard for me. My knees hurt. No, squats are not for me. I don't have time to walk, I'm too busy. If that's you and you have that fixed mindset, well, here's three simple things that you can consider to start making your way towards having an open mindset, right? First thing I'd like to say is, well, acknowledge and embrace imperfections, right? The funny thing is, when I used to work in Dubai, I used to hear this a lot in the gym. Every time I'd invite them to attend my body pump class, they'd say, oh, I need to get fitter and stronger before I can join that class. And I'm like, but the class is going to make you fitter and stronger. And they're, no. I still need to get stronger before I join that. So that kind of mindset kind of made them think that they had to be perfect before they actually joined the class. But actually, in my mindset, I was like, let me help you get there. Okay? So once you get to embrace or acknowledge that you don't have to be perfect to do something, then that makes you open to try, makes you open to actually be vulnerable to actually fail. And what's the worst that happens when you fail? Well, you get up and you try again, right? We learn. Now, think about this as well. View challenges as an opportunity. I had a boss before who would tell me that every time I'd come into his office and say, we have a problem, he's just suddenly going to say, no, there's no problem, there's a challenge. And when you view a problem as a challenge, suddenly the challenge becomes an opportunity for you to actually make it better, right? So think about challenges that you face, whether it's you get home late, whether your job is very strenuous, okay, or you just don't have time, or you actually are always too tired. What can you do to make it just a little bit better, right? Not asking for 100% or 180-degree turn. It's just what one thing can you do to make it better, right? So a challenge is an opportunity. The third thing I'd like you guys to think about or consider is celebrate the little stuff, right? In the fitness industry or in the fitness world, people always look for the big results. They want to lose weight quickly. They want to gain muscles, have a slim waistline, right? All of those things happen, but it happens over time. So I always tell my clients, celebrate the little stuff. If you woke up pain-free the next day, or if you suddenly feel your posture's more open, if you actually slept well that evening, that's something to celebrate. That means there's a little bit of progress. And when there's a little bit of progress, that means you can successfully move forward a step at a time, right? And the cool thing is, when you celebrate your success, you learn to fine-tune your senses to see the small changes. And when you see the small changes, this encourages you to keep trying and moving forward, okay? And that kind of shifts your mindset again from being fixed where you say, I can't, or it's too hard for me, to suddenly saying, hey, that actually wasn't so bad. I think I'll give it another try, okay? So if you think of it, you don't need to be perfect. You want to celebrate the little stuff, but you also want to see challenges as an opportunity to get better. This suddenly just changes the way you look at things, right? So if January 2020 is the month you're saying, I think I'm going to do something to get fitter, I think I'm going to do something to get better, what's that one small thing you can do tonight or tomorrow, right? Doesn't have to be big. There's no such thing as a perfect time. There's no such thing as a perfect workout, maybe a perfect outfit, yeah. But what is that one thing that you can do to actually make your way towards getting better, whether it's fitter, healthier, or with better habits? Start with that, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about more of celebrating the little stuff. Because it's when you start celebrating the little stuff, you find that you appreciate all the effort that you put. And suddenly it's not going to be effort anymore, because when you see results, it just encourages you. So I hope this little video helped you guys. And I'm starting to see everyone that's saying hi and watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time, right? If you have any questions, please send them through to me. Any feedback about what I've just talked about, I'd love to hear it. And everybody, have a good night and a very, very cool 2020. Bye.